Hey, it's TC here from Wallace Kia. Remember to shop the right way on the Parkway. We're located here in Bristol, Tennessee. On this snowy day, we thought what better else to do besides compare a 2015 Corolla to a 2015 Forte. They both are in the compact segments. Let's go take a look. So, you've got in the Corolla, you've got the L, the LE, and then I believe there's an S, is the high trim. Corolla and EX Forte, both are mid-level vehicles. And let's just take a look at some of the outside features on both. So you can see the front of the Forte, this EX model, but it does have fog lights. It's got nice teardrop headlights with LED accent lights in the front. You've probably seen this late at night. It looks like there's a tiger coming at you in the middle of the night. It looks really, really cool. But those show up really nicely at night. We go around to the side here. This EX has a option here for 17-inch alloy wheels. It's a nice spoked look on it. You do have side rear view mirror, turn signal indicators, and sometimes it's little things that make a difference. You've got chrome around the windows, you've got chrome on the door handles, you've got a shark fin antenna there, and you go around to the back, and we've got again these big teardrop wraparound rear tail lights, chrome tipped exhaust. And just an overall sleek look, a sporty look, kind of taken, really taken from the success of the Optima. The Forte is just a smaller Optima. And just if you can look at the side, we'll look at the Corolla next. But if you can just look at the side from right here with me, you can just see how much. Yeah, right there. So you can see how much larger this windshield is than the Corolla windshield, and then that the less angle we have here, it's not as sharp of an angle, so it's going to reduce wind resistance, wind noise. This is a lot quieter ride than the Corolla is. So now let's go over here and look at the Corolla. So this Corolla LE does not have fog lights. Lights in the headlight. It does have hubcaps. There's no turn signal indicators in the rear view mirror. There's no chrome around the edges or chrome on the door handles. We go around to the back, and it does have wraparound back tail lights, which is nice. They're not quite as big as the Fortes, but it does have them. I don't see a, let's see, yeah, it's not a chrome tipped exhaust. So, you know, if you just look at the outside of the Kia Forte, it's got a better look to it than the Corolla. And you know, maybe rightfully so. The Toyotas are been around for a while. They don't have to be different. They don't really have to jump up and grab you. But this car would jump up and grab you. This is a car that you'd be proud to show your friends and family. Let's look inside of it. So here's the inside of the Forte. That center armrest will fold down, and you'll have some cup holders in it. And then why don't you hop in the back seat and we can look at some of the features from the rear seat. So you can tell a lot by a car by shutting the door and telling it's loud, and then by starting it, seeing how it sounds when you start it. It's just real quiet. Do it again. It's not raspy or dry or anything like that. So So my wheel tilts and it telescopes. I'm gonna get, that's good. But you know, this is it's a leather wrapped steering wheel, which is nice. I can control my side rear view mirrors with a push of a button here. I have power windows here. These windows are heated. I can lock my back mirrors. My front windows are one touch down windows, one touch up windows. And then I go here to the steering wheel. I can change the steering mode from sport to comfort to normal. You know, Kia is interested, like a lot of drivers, in the actual ride of the vehicle. So that's to help you get the ride you're looking for. The instrument cluster here it's attractive looking, it's new age looking, it's not old, doesn't look like the first car I drove when I was in high school. Does not look like that kind of instrument cluster. Steering wheel mounted cruise controls, steering wheel mounted Bluetooth with easy to use, easy to understand options. Green would obviously mean answer, red would mean hang up, and there's my voice activation command there. And then we go over here to the U infotainment system. It's a nice touch screen where I can cycle through my presets on the touch screen. It does have e-services, which is Kia's version of OnStar. There's my backup camera. And then one of the things that you notice when you're in the Forte is that I feel like there's a lot of room in here. So you've got a dash that is sloped back. So you feel like, you know, there's a lot of room in the Forte first of all, but you feel like there's more room than there is in the Forte. I do not feel like I'm in a compact car whatsoever. I have a nice sliding cover for this storage compartment here. 2 charging stations, and then auxiliary import and USB, and that closes up nicely. So if you go back and just look at the layout here in the cabin, it looks like it's a very nice layout. You don't, it's not any rough, hard plastics. We've got a leather wrapped steering wheel and very, very spacious inside. Now let's go take a look at the Corolla. So here's the inside of the 2015 Corolla. I don't know if it does or not, but I'm just going to see. Okay, it does have cup holders. So not quite as sporty as the two-tone seats in the Forte, and the angle's a little bit different. This is more like a bench seat, and the Forte has a little bit more slope up this way to make it more comfortable for the passengers. So I'm gonna hop in the front, and Steven's gonna get in the back, and we're gonna go over some of the interior features. So again, you can tell a lot about a car when you shut the door. Little funk, and then let's start the car. See, that's just a lot of more of a harsh start than is on the Forte. It's a lot. It's like when you're hearing somebody talk, it's horse versus not. Of course, Toyota makes a great car. There's no doubting that. But just something I noticed when I'm comparing the two. So this wheel, okay, it tilts and telescopes too. Now see this instrument cluster, of course it's going to get most things done here, but it's the instrument cluster that I had in my first car when I was in high school. It just doesn't have the shine to it that the Forte does. I've got one touch down, one touch up driver's window. I can't say the same for the passenger side. I cannot fold my rearview mirrors from in here. Yeah, the mirrors are power. There's the power for the mirrors. Here's my radio controls. And And then here's my, looks like here's my Bluetooth. These are pretty easy to understand. There's voice, obviously, hang up and answer. And here's my wipers. I don't see, oh, here's cruise right here on the bottom. So it's got everything else that the Forte does. Forte has it all right here. Only difference is cruise is down here. You can't change the different modes in the steering. The wheel is not leather like the Forte. Again, this is soft stuff. The doors are got some hard plastic over here on the doors, but it's got some fairly nice materials in the car. Now, there's your standard air. What I do feel, the big thing I feel like, and I've got the seat all the way back, I just don't feel like I have near the room in this Corolla as I do in the Forte. I mean, all right, let's just see. So I've got my leg extended as far as possible right here, and I don't know if it's because the dash is different. It's got, instead of that slope dash, it's just a straight line. I feel like that the dash is more obtrusive. I feel like the dash is kind of in my face versus sitting back away. It might be because the larger windshield. You know, the Kia, we noticed the Kia had a larger windshield. Overall, I think the interior, I've got a larger cubby hole in the Forte than I've got right here, and I can cover it up in the Forte where I can't here. I only have one charging outlet. This looks like it's, so that's your USB and auxiliary, which the Forte has. So I'm just missing a cover, and I'm missing a another 12-volt outlet right here. Armrest, center console is not quite as big in the Corolla either. But I think the biggest thing, I don't feel like I've got as nice materials inside. Well, outside we noticed there's nice materials on the Forte too, but I don't feel like I have as nice materials on the inside. I don't feel like I have as much room. I feel like I'm in a compact car here for sure. So I'm gonna go get in the Forte one more time just to see if it's me, because I've got this seat all the way back and the steering wheel all the way in. It's just, there's just not a lot of, I've got about, my foot is below the brake pedal, and I've got that much room between my knee and the steering wheel. So let's go see what it looks like in the Forte. So, steering wheel is all the way in, seats all the way back. So yeah, there's a lot more room. There's a lot more room here. And I feel like there's a lot more room too. Not just my knee. No question that the Forte definitely gives the Corolla a run for its money. If not, gives you a lot more for the money. Surely it does. And with a starting price of $15,890 on the Forte compared to $16,950 on the Corolla, it's definitely worth a look. Come down and see us. Remember to shop the right way on the Parkway at Wallace Kia of Bristol. Thanks.